so long, guys. Hosted by two cocks and frogs. Shaka talk. She loves to roll. I like to rock. Shaka talk. We've hit the streets, been round that block. Shaka talk. My name is Dior Rhea. Some people call me Faya. I've got something to say. Allow me just one prayer. Okay. I suffer from a mental block. Shaka talk. Like, oh my god, and what the fuck? Shaka talk. Just turn it up and sit right back. Shaka talk. Oh.
Make some noise for Remedee. Music.
What's up, everybody? Where's my camera? Welcome to Shaka Talk. You saw a clip of my ex-husband, Jason Tong, and dancing with him was our special guest today, Nikki Olopop. Yes. Where is she? Everybody. Oh yeah, you're watching Shaka Talk, by the way.
Yay.
And then there's Nikki. Hey. Here's my co-hostess, Edna McMahon.
What up?
Yeah, I'm DR Rhea. You can call me DR. And we got Olopop in the house, but do you have a house nowadays?
Yes, I do.
You didn't always, did you?
I stay with a friend.
We used to live together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we didn't. Nikki's a beat girl.
Then he left me on the streets.
I didn't leave you on the streets. I would take you to the streets and then take off. She was homeless for a while. La-da-dee, la-dee-da. How long were you homeless?
Oh, gosh. Actually, no. We actually were on for about almost a year.
Yeah.
We actually, yeah.
With no place to
Yeah, we were in
be.
between staying sometimes at hotels and staying at
It's expensive.
the grounds of the church we attend
Oh, really?
when nobody was there, and staying at the bus stop across the street.
This
Yeah.
was in Montreal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember one time I passed by there, you weren't there, but I saw a rat jumping up on the curb and walking into the bus stop. I was like,
Oh,
ew. Sorry, was that your rat?
No,
okay.
no pets allowed.
No pets allowed?
At that bus stop, no.
Really? Do you have pets?
No, remember you had to get rid of my daughter's mice for her when we moved out of
Did
that
we?
apartment.
We got chickens now, we gotta get
I was trying to
mine.
figure out what you did with her mice.
I don't know what we did with those mice.
We actually only took one mouse, and it died. It wasn't homeless. The mouse got to stay at my mom's house while we were out on the streets. So,
You love it.
So,
Hi, Mom.
and she actually fell in love with the mouse.
Your mom?
Yeah, and she had a hard time when that mouse died. She had a really hard time.
Oh, should we say a prayer?
The mouse is buried at we buried it
Are
at
you
Easter
kidding?
Seals, Hawaii, in the back. She even made a tombstone, my daughter, for it. So I don't know if Easter Seals up on Green Street knows that there's a mouse back in the back buried.
There's probably lots of dead
And one
mice
day
over
they'll
there.
be digging up
Let's
its
talk
body.
about dancing. We have B-girls on our show today. Nikki, you used to, you're a dancer, yeah?
Yes.
Any particular field of dance? You do them all, yeah?
I don't do pole dancing because my daughter won't allow me on the poles on the streets.
Hello.
So,
Do you in private?
Sometimes,
you
yeah.
do?
No, I
Alright.
like to do not the kind of pole dancing probably you're thinking of.
What
though.
kind of pole
It's,
dancing do you do?
You know, it's kind of like the Gene Kelly Fred Astaire.
Oh.
Dance around the poles. I have to do clean stuff.
I see.
So I'm a
You
mom.
ever do it in
so.
blackface?
No, because I already have it. Well,
Oh, okay.
sorta. It just don't have the white lips around, yeah.
Oh,
So.
okay. Do some crack and you'll have that. Did you do that? You ever do crack when you were homeless?
No.
We're dancing talk. You were on
Oh my God.
Breaking Hawaii, yeah, back in the 80s.
Yes.
So you're a break dancer? Is you break? Well,
back in that time, yeah, I was more of a break dancer. You know, I had watched the guys break dancing, and I was like, oh, I like to do that.
Bro.
And so I got into break dancing. No, I just wanted to break dance because I didn't like that boys were only allowed to do certain things. I had to show female power, girl power.
Girl power.
You know, Spice
Let's
Girls.
look at your pictures of you. So you started off like what kind?
Okay, but that's not B-girling.
I know. Well, it gets to it. It gets to it. What is this?
See?
Is that ballet?
No, that's actually tap.
Next
That's
picture.
tap dancing. Because I grew up watching, thinking though Shirley Temple, Gene Kelly, they were all alive during my time and my age and those ages of their shows. So I really liked, you know, more of the old musicals and Broadway stuff. And so I took tap, ballet, gymnastics, everything.
And then you wanted to do what the boys do.
And then after all those years, and then I came across, in the early 80s, I was like down at Makiki Park seeing these boys doing this stuff. I was like, wow, what is that? I like to do that. And I was like, and they wouldn't let me.
So then how did you get on Breaking Hawaii? That was a TV show, yeah? Channel 9.
Yes. Well, first came, Makiki Park was having Makiki Day.
This is her with the Campbell dancers. This is my husband Eugene in the bottom. I love him.
And Eugene, he's gotten skinny again, but he had gained some weight, you know.
Skinny thing,
and
who
we couldn't
cares?
believe he got a little tummy
Big
on
belly
him
gal.
and stuff.
Big belly gal. Go on.
But at the Makiki Day, well, they were, and the guys were going to get to perform. So I was like, wow, I like dance too. You know, I've been practicing over here in my corner.
Thanks for the tips.
the no boy corner that only, if you're a girl, you got to go in a little tiny spot.
Was it really like that? They made you feel like that?
Yeah. They wouldn't let. They were like, no. And so I actually talked with the director at the Makiki Park, and she told them, you guys have to let her dance with you. So what they did was, they didn't let me dance with them. They thought they were punishing me by putting me in a solo spot by myself.
Oh, please.
So the only thing it was like, that actually worked out for me
Yeah.
because after having that solo spot, all these people were coming up and saying, oh, I remember you from Makiki Day. Yeah, you were
Do
dancing
you
on the
remember you from
stage.
still?
I don't know about Makiki Day now.
Okay.
Some of those people would be really old because it was some
You're really
older
old,
adults.
yeah.
But after that, some people came up to me and they were telling me about Breaking Hawaii and that, they were having these auditions. And I was kind of told on the last day of audition, so I called up and I asked about it, and I went over and they were like, oh yeah, you can come down at such and such time in audition. Like, oh wow, that's like today. And I got to get papers signed by my mom and all this stuff. So I rushed and did all that, and I went down and auditioned. And
It came on after school, yeah?
it was, I think it was like, I know they taped it like on the weekends and stuff, because we'd all be lined up, you know, everybody, because you had to go like that morning before, and you went a super long line early so you could get your tickets to get in free and stuff.
Was it as glamorous as Shaka Talk?
Yeah, you know, because
It
they
was?
had
Cool.
they had
Even back
Shaka,
then?
Mountain Dew soda, and snacks all in the backstage. And I remember piling my jacket with maybe over 20 sodas.
Planning to be homeless.
And taking it with me, and everybody thought it was cool because I had all this soda to share and stuff. So it was the
mixed
coolest.
friends.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So I got everybody high on
And you still
Mountain
dance,
Dew.
yeah? I see you around town with Jason Tom for days.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the
He's
little
getting you gigged, yeah? He's whoring you out. Sorry.
the
Get
cool
them
little
out.
Chinese
You
boy.
whore yourself out. I guess you get pimped out. But we don't have pimps on Shaka Talk or anywhere. Sorry.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't
different.
think my little Chinese friend wants that. Yeah,
Oh.
so he's in his
You have a little Chinese friend?
Yeah, Jason Tom.
Oh,
so.
I think you're talking about some other Chinese boy. I was like,
no,
oh, that's
no,
it.
no.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he might have us performing in China soon.
In China?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. If he can learn how to speak Chinese again.
Meow. So, we have some more guests. We're going to watch their video now. And check it out. Please, next. Okay, go. right on. There was some video of one of our next guests, Yoda Laneski. What were you doing in that video, Yoda?
I was surfing.
Hey, we've got Yoda Laneski and Remedee here with us. And they are also B-girls too, yeah?
Yep.
B-girl. And you were telling me earlier that you weren't allowed to be called B-girls before, or?
Yeah, I started breakdancing back in the early 80s.
Okay.
83, actually.
Here, or?
I was in Seattle.
Seattle.
And I danced with the Seattle Circuit Breakers. I started dancing because I saw Michael Jackson do the moonwalk, and that's what attracted me to it.
The moonwalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there were hardly any girls that danced. Like, I don't think I ever actually saw a girl in any of the battles. I had a friend that danced a little bit and stuff, but I remember one time they were going, "Oh, we're B-boys, so what are you? A B-girl?" But
yeah, why?
That's how, you know.
They know.
They didn't have B-girls, so they thought that was funny, but now we have B-girls.
So was it hard to gain their respect, or did they just see you and like, oh, sorry, yeah?
Oh yeah, it was hard. I had a few things going against me. I was white and I was a girl. So
Wow.
back then, people were really kind of in their own groups, you know, the white
In
people
Seattle?
hung out with the white people, the Asians hang out with the Asians, the black people hang out with the black people, and
So even within, there was racial segregation within the dance community too?
not just in general.
Just,
so
I guess so, yeah.
to
back
come
in the
together
80s.
and dance was kind of, you know, you
Did
were
that-
definitely pushing the boundaries.
Did that help break down the boundaries then? Just
Definitely,
because everybody was
definitely.
kind of on the same playing field and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think actually, in my opinion, hip hop has a lot to do with why we have our first black president right now, and a lot of the diversity we have. I think it was that powerful.
Right on. Do you agree?
I agree.
How long have you been dancing?
I have been dancing, let's see, about 8 years now, as far as B-girling goes.
Okay.
So I guess you could say I'm new school, but I'm actually old school compared to everyone
To
who's
the
battling
kickies
these
now.
days. Yes.
Yeah, we just had a big brawl about old school, new school.
I'm calling myself old school, and they're telling me that I'm new school.
They're geriatric.
We're calling them the new, we're gonna call them the gold school because they all
Okay.
make money.
I'm done with that.
Oh.
I'm done with that.
So do you make money off your dancing?
Yes.
Really? Okay, we don't talk about making money on the low, but is that easy to do? Like, you do gigs?
We do gigs here and there, just random gigs. Whoever scouts us out and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
but
it like-
although my crew, who it was comprised of all girls, and we kind of disbanded recently.
Oh.
Not on bad terms or anything, but just
Evolved into something
yeah,
else.
we're growing up. Everyone kind of has their own thing going on,
Okay.
and
Is
I'm
it-
never gonna stop dancing though.
Right on.